What is up, YouTube? And today we have another patch preview for the 7th of December patch, which is going to be tomorrow as of this video's release. And I'm honestly just looking at it for the first time, so let's get through it very quickly. So as you guys can see, we have a new side story for the new hero Biblis. I believe she is Katie's sister, and she looks amazing artwork wise. I think Smilegate is really selling on their artwork, and we all know Epic 7 is very popular for its artwork and design, so I'm glad they're continuing with this beautiful artwork hero trend. And we also have a new specialty change in Silvertide Christie, as well as another Moonlight Theater, probably meaning that we'll have another Moonlight connection soon. You guys know that we already had two. We had the first one with like Spectre Tenebria, Arbiter Villager, those units. The second one with Fallen Lands for Conquer Ilias and Meter Carrick. So hopefully we get another one soon so we can get another free ML 5-star. Now looking into more, we have the arena schedule and also the Guild War schedule. Nothing too crazy. Honestly, the big things about the patch is going to be the new hero and also the new specialty change. The new hero will be coming with what I said is the new side story, Eerie Night in the Secret Gardens. So another way to get Mulgoras, bookmarks, and stuff like that. Nothing too special though. It's not going to be anything too crazy, I believe. Nothing like an advent side story or like a place to farm gear, just a regular side story. And then we have Biblis, an Ice Ranger, and she is of the same sign as Lua, so she'll be very fast. We don't know her kit yet. It will release next week, so we'll see her kit actually be previewed in about a week, and I'll have a video on that when it does release. This is going to be her artifact. So her artifact is going to be after she uses an AoE attack, except for her S1, she'll have or whoever's equipping it rather, would have a 60% chance to inflict a random debuff on the target for 1 turn, and has a 100% chance to grant stealth to the caster for 1 turn, and this can only activate once per turn. And the debuffs are going to be decreased attack, decreased speed, unhealable, and silence. And you're also going to see that the stealth chance goes up with the artifact rank, so you want to make sure that you actually have this maxed out. So I don't really know if it'll be good, but this is going to indicate that she has an AoE attack on her S3. Yeah, overall, I don't really think this artifact will be too good. Like, the 60% chance for debuff is like okay, and the fact that it only works once per turn makes it so that you can't even use this on like Seaside Bologna or like a slow unit. And honestly, these debuffs are not that great, right? We have Silence, which is probably the best one. I guess decreased attack and decreased speed are okay, unhealables, whatever. And yeah, the stealth chance going up with artifact rankings is pretty annoying, because that means if you want to have that 100% chance to stealth, you actually need this maxed. So it's going to be annoying to actually get a max copy of, especially because it's new. And I don't even know if it's limited, right? Maybe, is she even limited? Not too sure. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. But if it's limited, then if she's not like super OP, you're probably not going to be pulling too much for it. So yeah, we'll see. And then of course we have the new specialty change unit, Christie, and the animations look pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for this. Silvertide Christie. So we're actually going to talk about what's actually getting changed after we talk about a few more things, including the Moonlight Theater here. So the Moonlight Theater, fusing world, it's with Moonlight Ludwig and also Operator's Cigarette, I believe, and that probably means Last Rider Crow as well. New arena season coming on the 11th, which means that there'll be a new set, and the set looks pretty good. Immunity set here, this is the weapon. As you guys can see here, this weapon looks amazing. And honestly, people don't really farm immunity set anymore from Azmonak. People have been skipping Azmonak altogether, because the only set that you really use nowadays is like Rage set for PvE. So having these really good immunity pieces will really help out, because right now the only good immunity piece people are really farming or even getting is that immunity chest piece from Raid. Also, of course, we have the new Guild War season starting soon. So that means if you're climbing, then you want to climb fast. Doesn't really matter for too much, for too many players. I mean, if you're not, pushing for like top 100 or anything like that. So yeah, just to keep in mind, we have the preseason starting soon, so your mystic count will go down a little bit. Next, we have new banners here. So Araminta with Etika Scepter. We'll talk about her after the maintenance. We also have Sharoon with Sacred Tree Branch, which is probably one of the better banners. We have Lilibet the next week with her artifact, and then we have Biblis on the 14th. So it looks like they're going to be previewing her a day before her banner, which is kind of annoying, because they did say they'll preview her on the 13th. So when that preview comes out, we'll be making a video about it and talking about it. So we also have the new Mystic rotation with ML Ludwig and Maya. Honestly, first impressions is ML Ludwig looks pretty good for Guild Wars offense and arena offense, but for RT it looks pretty hard to pull off because you need a lot of souls. But maybe he'll be very strong, we'll see. definitely going to pull for him and try him out. And we also have Fighter Maya in the rotation as well. Yeah, now let's look at the specialty change. So this is Silvertide Christie here. As you guys can see, nothing too crazy artwork wise. I thought she'd look a lot more cooler because she's more recent. But still glad that she is getting specialty change because she is pretty good already, I'd say. Like, I'd say niche. She's used with like blue Arya, right? But besides that, not really used too much. She has that gimmick where she gives effect resist to a unit. But let's look at her skills and what's getting changed with her runes. So first, with her specialty change, it used to just give attack buff and defense buff to herself, but now it'll give her effectiveness as well. So that's interesting. Basically giving her effectiveness means that maybe she'll have a debuff now. So if we look at the animation, it looks pretty cool as well. So this is the S3 animation. Of course, before it didn't have an animation because she was a normal 3-star unit, and they get them with the specialty change. And now let's look at the runes that she's getting. So first, she's getting more effectiveness, more speed, a ton of effectiveness, which is quite interesting, I'd say. And then if we look even further down the line, she's getting defense for the ally in the back row, which is very nice for Arya. It'll make her do more damage as well, and it'll also make the backline unit more tanky. Also, you're going to see she's going to be taking damage suffered by the ally in the back row in their place. So it's like a built-in Arya's effect, kind of like Troublemaker Crozet, which will make her better on other artifacts, which is very, very nice, like Adamant Shield. Also, you can see with her S2, the CR push is actually going to be higher for herself and the ally in the back row. So that's pretty nice as well, just cycle a lot quicker. And then her S3 is going to give her extra healing, which is going to fit very well with the rune, the guard rune, that'll make her take more damage, right? So, and then her S1 will actually have extra damage now, which is pretty cool. And the biggest thing is, it's kind of weird because her main gimmick is like effect resist, and I thought they would make it so that like instead of defense of the ally in the back row to be effect resist, it'll be a lot better. But yeah, looking at these runes, it doesn't really look like she's getting too much stronger, to be honest. Like CR push, very negligible. The skill 3 healing, I guess it's pretty nice, but didn't really matter too much because you mostly use Christie with Arya, and you wanted Arya to get hit. And if you think about it, Silvertide Christie is stealth anyways, so it's not like you're gonna be soaking too much damage. So I'm pretty, like, I don't know, I'm not too sure about this specialty change. I think her artwork and her design upgrade is very nice, but it really looks like this specialty change will not really make her that much better. I think maybe, I mean, she'll definitely be more usable now because of the fact that she's getting buffs in like every aspect because of the specialty change. But I still think she's going to be a very niche unit, only used with like Arya, right? I don't really think she's going to be used anywhere else. Because like if you think about it, there's just way too many good knights and mitigators in the game, right? LRK, AOL. There's not really a reason to ever use Christie because, yeah, I think you can use her with like maid comps, I guess, like in this video here. But for the most part, even with maid comps, AOL is just too good because she has way too much mitigation for her entire team, while Christie only mitigates for one unit. So I'm not too sure how this will actually change her. I think, you know, she's an okay unit. But I'm not too excited for this specialty change. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe she'll be very good, but it just doesn't look like she'll be getting that much of a buff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this specialty change and this patch just in general. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Peace.